Hi, my name's Amanda and I'm training for my first marathon. It's marathon week, which means that you're gonna see me tapering off my exercises, focusing on getting a lot of rest, and nutrition, which really means a lot of carbs, and a lot of water. So Monday, I went to the YMCA and ran 3 miles on lunch, just to kind of keep myself loose. Nothing too stressful on my body. 3 miles is nothing compared to 26.2. So, light run there. It's Monday, it's lunchtime, I'm at the Y, shoeing up. Gonna run 3 miles here on my lunch break. Last week before the marathon. Lego. Wednesday morning, I went to Orange Theory, which was my last workout before my marathon. It was a very intense running workout where it's called Catch Me If You Can, where you're supposed to hit certain distances by certain minutes to be able to stay alive. And once you get caught by the time, you have to move to the rower and then row, then do body squats, row, do body squats, etc., etc. So that was a very good workout to end my training on. Now Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I didn't work out. Obviously, this was the time where I was kind of rejuvenating my body, if you will. I did eat and drink a lot of water, not alcohol, a lot of water, not soda, a lot of water. And I didn't really have a chance to really carb up too much until Saturday. And I got a hamburger with mac and cheese on it. And I ate the bun, the mac and cheese, the burger. I was like, all the carbs, give me all the carbs. It's the day before race day, give me all the carbs. I slept a lot. I would go to bed and, I go to bed around 8, 9 at the latest. And the sun's still up. It looks like it does right now, pretty much. The sun is up. So bright out. Okay, so Saturday, Dean, Kenzie, Josh, and I went to the expo, which was really cool. They had a bunch of booths there, had a bunch of cool merchandise. And then we went to my nephew's graduation party, which was really cool. We ended up staying there longer than I anticipated, which meant for a later bedtime. But, we woke up the next day with that kind of pre-race adrenaline where it was easier to wake up. And we woke up around 5 and we just started getting pumped, started making our breakfast, whether that was, bagel, avocado, smoothie, we all each had our different pre-race food. And then we all, we're drinking that noon stuff to stay hydrated, we're drinking water, and just mentally getting in the headspace of, we're about to run 26.2 miles. And start and finish line were like a block away, so that was really cool. So when it was like time for the marathon to start, pretty much we just walked there, and then we got to our corral, and then we ran. This is how we get pumped. Tick-tock. At 5:30 in the morning. Josh is still in bed. This is what marathon prepping looks like. You ready, Dean? Kenzie, you ready?
Yeah.
Josh, you ready? You ready to cheer us on?
I'm ready.
He's ready. You taking that responsibility? He's been training for 6 months to cheer us on. Here we go. All right, we're here. We're in line. Look at all those people. You ready? Ready? Woo! So I'm on like mile 10 and a half. And we're on like this giant ass hill. We got a view from Cary Park, Cookie City. There's Mount Rainier in the background. Only about 14 miles left. 15 and a half miles in, and another fucking hill. So many hills. Eugene go? How was your half marathon? How do you think it went?
I think it was harder than the full. It was a little more crowded, a lot more half marathoners.
Yeah.
It was way crowded.
Looked on the full, but I want to challenge myself this year.
Yeah. Kenzie did her marathon in 4 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah! How do you feel?
Gross.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Yeah. What part of your body hurts? Everything? Everything? How about you, Dean? What hurts? Do you hurt as bad as Kenzie? Running half as far?
Good. Like, nothing hurts.
He's such
Probably
a liar.
Jog later, just something to do.
Yeah. Kill time.
Yeah.
Look who came to hang out.
Hey.
Josh, how was it being the #1 supporter out there?
It's pretty exhausting.
Yeah.
I managed.
It's really nice you took that on.
Well, somebody's got to do it. I had over 10,000 steps today.
Oh my god.
Pretty early, too.
Do you need a nap?
I'll probably need a nap. I'm a little sore.
Yeah.
Found them?
Are you guys tired too? Was that exhausting watching us finish?
Watching everybody eat, it was very exhausting.
That was last year.
Like, I'm tired.
It's like the apocalypse, like everyone looked like zombies as they were coming.
It definitely felt
Like,
like
run!
I was good. Other people hurt. But it's my favorite part.
you want to drink?
What up?
Okay, here's my one and only injury. Just on this thigh. Chavage. I took a bath to soak in some Epsom salt. And now I'm in bed, even though it's still bright as fuck out. Do you see this lighting? That's not from the lamp. That's from my window. The blinds drawn. I need blackout curtains. I need them. I need them. So yesterday was my marathon, and I can't believe that it's come and gone, and it was a very long road of training. You know, you learn a lot about yourself when you put yourself in situations where you're forced to essentially be out of your comfort zone, to push yourself physically and mentally farther than you ever had in the past. And I think that you really learn a lot about how strong you really are, or maybe even places where you should have done things differently. I feel stronger than ever. I feel empowered. I feel like whenever I set my mind to do something, I've been able to do it. And I think that every time that I'm able to do that, every time that those situations have come up and I've put myself in the position to come through, I have. And I don't mean like this is like to toot my own horn, but it really like tributes to mental strength and the ability to follow through with your commitments. And I'm really just proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. So I ran my marathon in 6 hours and 11 minutes. Yeah, that's not very fast. It's like a 14-minute mile. The last, let's say, 10 miles, I was really feeling it in my hips and in like the palms of my feet. I really had to walk a lot those last couple miles, and not to mention all the freaking hills. So we started downtown at the Mopop Center. By the way, I'm running by myself. Like, we all ran by ourselves. We're all at different paces. So, Kenzie took off. Dean and I separated. I went that way. He was, back here hanging out, running. We ended up going through, Fremont and over to Ballard. And Josh was there cheering me on. It was really exciting. Once we get through there, we had to go up this giant hill in Queen Anne. The Hill of Death, the Devil Hill. That hill was awful. And it went on forever. It was a full mile. Not exaggerating, that long of an incline during the first half. And I was like, this has to be the worst part. It can't possibly be worse than this. My mind was pretty much set, do not try and run up these inclines, you will not be able to finish this marathon if you push it up these inclines. Like, you have to pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So walked up all the inclines. Like, I was just drained in general. That, like, I saw this small hill that I literally just had to go down and come back up. I wanted to cry. So I go down, come back up. These people are like handing out beer. I'm like, just don't even look at me. Just don't even. The last couple miles while you're going back down the hills that I ran up or walked up, like, my hips were aching like crazy. The palms of my foot, I just feel like I'm walking on rocks. So I'm running as much as I can. They're not like super steep. So I was like trying to run and run the flats, and then I'm constantly squatting down, stretching out my hips because they were just killer. The last 0.2 I ran, I was like, you know, on fumes. I didn't have much left in me, but I ran that because I'm like, you're gonna run the last leg of like this little, you know, you're not gonna walk. You can run this. Because I was running like the last couple miles like here and there, and I was like, how on earth are you doing this? It was so amazing to me what my body was able to do. And finally, like, I finished, and Liz and Tyler and Josh and Kenzie and Dean were all waiting for me at the finish line. It was very exciting. I crossed the finish line, take the medal from this little kid because they're all like handing them out everywhere, and I'm realizing I can't take a full deep breath. Like, I'm I'm trying to like take a deep breath in and my lungs wouldn't expand or something. Like, I just couldn't take a deep breath in, and then this lady's like trying to get my picture, and I'm just like, oh my god, no, like, I'm just trying to breathe, you know, and she's just in my face. So I smile for the picture, and then I go off, I sit down, and I'm just trying to catch my breath, and the lady's like, you don't want to sit down, you want to keep moving. And I'm like, I do want to sit down, actually. I do want to sit down. She's like, no, you gotta keep moving. I'm like, oh my god. Kenzie finished in 4.5 hours. Like, what? That's so crazy. I'm so proud of her. Like, we thought she'd do 5 hours. 4.5? Little badass, just 4.5? She was like waiting around like 2 hours for me. Like, she could have ran another half. And then I would have been like, hey, you finished? And she'd be like, me too, except I like lapped you. And I've been like, could have waved. Alright, so as you can see, I finished my marathon. I survived. This is a few days after my marathon. Today is Wednesday, and honestly, today is the day that I felt the best. Like, I think I might actually go work out tomorrow because my legs feel great. I'm so happy that I trained because I bounced back super fast. I've just been stretching, and I'm really happy with how it went. As you can see, I'm wearing my Seattle Marathon shirt. I just want to thank you guys for watching this series. I will be doing a follow-up video on this on tips and tricks and lessons that Kenzie and I learned while training and running our marathon. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe and hit that bell for more cowbell. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.